Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Like some days it takes just a bit more effort to get up and get going? You're not alone, and it doesn't mean you're slowing down for good. In fact, many people over 55 are finding this time of life to be their strongest, freest, and most confident chapter yet. And it's not by accident. It comes down to a few small, powerful habits they practice every single day. Habits that keep their minds sharp, their bodies moving, and their spirits high. Now, you don't need to change your life overnight. That's not what this is about. This is about noticing the little things, the daily choices, that add up to something big: independence. True, grounded, joyful independence. Because staying independent isn't just about living on your own or being able to drive. It's about having the energy, strength, and confidence to enjoy your days on your own terms. So today, let's talk about 5 of those habits. 5 things that independent seniors tend to do every day, not because they have to, but because they choose to. And those choices make all the difference. Let's start with the first one: they keep moving. Not just once in a while, not just during scheduled workouts, but in small, meaningful ways throughout the day. That doesn't mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. It could be as simple as walking to the mailbox instead of letting it pile up. Choosing stairs when it's just a floor or 2. Stretching when you wake up. Doing a few arm circles while the kettle boils. Movement like this keeps the blood flowing, the joints working, and the balance sharp. It tells the body, hey, I'm still in the game. And when you stay moving, something else happens. You start to feel more capable. There's a confidence that comes from knowing your body is still working with you. It doesn't matter if it's not as fast or flexible as it used to be. What matters is that you're showing up for it, and it shows up for you. Now, let's talk about the second habit: independent seniors stay curious. You might be thinking, what does curiosity have to do with independence? Everything. Curiosity is what keeps the mind engaged. It's what prevents the days from blending together. It's why some people in their 70s are more mentally alive than folks half their age. They ask questions. They learn. They try new things, not because they have to, but because they want to know more about the world they're living in. It doesn't mean going back to school or mastering a new language, unless you want to. It can be as simple as watching a documentary on a topic you've never explored. Picking up a new recipe. Reading something you wouldn't normally read. Or even just talking to someone younger about their world and really listening. Curiosity keeps your thoughts moving forward. And forward-thinking people tend to stay independent because they don't get stuck in the past. And here's something beautiful about curiosity: it builds connection. When you're interested in life, people can feel it. They want to talk to you. They want to be around you. And that kind of connection is one of the most underrated sources of strength. It reminds you that you're not invisible. You still matter. Your voice, your thoughts, your presence, it all still lights up a room. So, we've talked about movement and curiosity, one for the body, one for the mind. But let's bring in the heart now, because this next habit is one that often goes unnoticed. They practice small acts of self-respect. Not grand gestures. Not ego or pride. Just small, daily signals that say, I matter. It might be taking time to make your bed in the morning. Dressing in a way that makes you feel good, even if no one else will see it. Choosing foods that nourish instead of just fill. Saying no when something doesn't feel right. Or simply taking a quiet moment to sit outside and breathe in the air, not rushing, not doing, just being. Self-respect is subtle, but powerful. And the people who practice it daily don't always talk about it, but you can see it in their posture, in the calm way they move through their day, in the gentle pride they carry. They aren't trying to impress anyone. They just know who they are, and they honor that in small ways. That kind of presence? It makes people think, I hope I'm like that when I'm their age. And the truth is, you can be. Because self-respect isn't about being perfect or having it all figured out. It's about treating yourself like someone worth caring for. And that mindset leads to stronger choices, better boundaries, and a clearer sense of purpose. Now that we've touched on these powerful habits, moving daily, staying curious, and treating ourselves with quiet self-respect, we're starting to see a picture form. A picture of what real, everyday independence looks like. It's not flashy. It's not loud. But it's steady, strong, and real. Now let's move into the fourth habit, one that might surprise you. They connect with purpose. We're not just talking about saying hello to the mailman or liking a photo online. We're talking about real, meaningful connection. The kind that makes you feel seen, heard, and valued. Independent seniors understand that staying connected isn't just about fighting loneliness, it's about keeping their spirit alive. And here's the truth, you don't need 100 friends. You just need a few real ones. People you can call, people who light you up, people who make you laugh, or just sit with you in silence when words aren't needed. Some folks find that connection in community centers, churches, book clubs, or walking groups. Others find it with family, neighbors, or even that one friend they check in with every morning over coffee. But here's the secret, independent people don't wait for others to reach out. They reach out first. They initiate. They nurture their connections, even when it's easier to stay in their bubble. Because they know that connection doesn't just happen, it's something we create. And when you have that purpose in your social life, whether it's supporting a friend, mentoring someone younger, or just showing up for a shared laugh, it gives you a reason to wake up and engage with the world. That sense of, I still have something to give, is powerful. It keeps the soul young. Now, let's talk about the final habit. They reflect, and they let go. This one might feel a bit softer than the rest, but it's just as important. Every day, independent seniors take a moment, just a quiet minute or two, to reflect. Not to dwell on regrets or worry about the future, but simply to check in with themselves. How am I feeling today? What's something that brought me joy? What's one thing I can let go of before bed tonight? That act of reflection grounds them. It keeps the mind clear and the heart light. And letting go? That's the real magic. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Of grudges, of perfectionism, of the need to do everything yourself. It doesn't mean giving up. It means choosing peace over pressure. You see, independence isn't about being tough all the time. It's about being free. And freedom comes when we stop carrying what we don't need. It's in the exhale at the end of a long day. It's in forgiving yourself for not doing everything. It's in recognizing that this moment, right here, is enough. When you build that daily habit of reflection, of letting go of the noise and reconnecting with what truly matters, you begin to live with more ease, more focus, more joy. And that's the kind of strength that doesn't fade with age. It deepens. So, let's recap these 5 powerful habits that keep independent seniors strong, free, and confident every single day. 1. They move their bodies, in small but intentional ways. 2. They stay curious, feeding their minds with wonder. 3. They practice quiet self-respect, through daily choices. 4. They connect with purpose, nurturing relationships that matter. 5. They reflect and let go, choosing peace over pressure. None of these habits require you to be anyone other than yourself. You don't need to be wealthy, perfect, or even in top shape. You just need to show up for yourself. Gently. Daily. With intention. Because independence isn't something you earn once and keep forever. It's something you build, one day, one step, one breath at a time. And if you've made it this far, you're already on that path. So the question is, what's one habit you'll bring into your day today? You know, if you're watching this and thinking, well, I don't do all 5 of those things every day, that's okay. You're human. Life gets busy. Some days are harder than others. But here's the thing, you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. What matters is that you care enough to try. To show up for yourself in small, steady ways. To believe that your best days aren't behind you, they're still unfolding, right in front of you. Each of these habits is a gentle nudge. A reminder that you still have strength. You still have freedom. And you absolutely still have something valuable to offer the world. Your presence, your story, your kindness, your smile. Maybe tomorrow, you'll stretch for 5 minutes before breakfast. Maybe today, you'll call an old friend or sit quietly with a cup of tea and just breathe. Or maybe, right now, you'll simply choose to believe that your life matters. That your independence is yours to define. And that it's never too late to start again. If this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What's one thing you do every day that helps you feel strong, free, or confident? You never know, your words might inspire someone else who really needs to hear them. And hey, if you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps this video reach more wonderful people like you. And if you want more warm, practical, and empowering tips just like this, don't forget to subscribe. This channel is all about helping folks over 55 live fully, move freely, and feel their best every single day. Let's keep growing together. Let's keep lifting each other up. And let's keep proving that age is not the end of something, it's the beginning of a beautiful, wiser, freer chapter. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Here's to living your best life, at any age.